This clip of the Texas Bucket List is brought to you by Spirit of Texas Bank, Kolache Sausage, Germania Insurance, We Rent It, and RV Source. Howdy, and welcome to the Texas Bucket List, the show dedicated to everything there is to see, do, and experience right here in the Lone Star State. My name is Shane McAuliffe, and this week we start things off just south of Houston in the small town of Danbury. Here, we found two women who traded in the classroom for some kolaches and created a craze. During the pre-dawn hours in Danbury, the town's single blinking red light works overtime at an intersection that doesn't see too much traffic during this time of day. But just a block north, it's rush hour at a little bakery that's become a basic need in these parts.
Yeah, that's the hardest part, is getting up.
Yes.
I used to think getting up at 6 was early to go to work, but
Yeah.
Jennifer Martin and Don Sikora are the divas who devised this confectionery known for their hot buns and kooky name.
Two Czech Chicks.
Oh, they melt in your mouth.
It's perfect.
They've got that hometown taste to them.
Yeah, people thought we were crazy in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie.
Jennifer and Don are two lifelong friends who grew up in West Texas.
We have been best friends since high school, and we've stayed connected throughout the last 25 years.
we were on the same softball team when we were little, and we were in Girl Scouts together too.
Fate found them together in Danbury, teaching in the local school when Don got a delicious idea.
I drove by one day, and this building was for sale, and I thought, what a cute bakery that would be. But I didn't dream we would ever dream of opening a bakery, just kind of in passing.
That idea started to rise and began to bake in their heads. It wasn't long until the town's old post office started its transformation into a bakery. With the help of their very hungry husbands, Two Czech Chicks brought their baked goods to market in 2013, and the success their savory kolaches got garnered an emotion the two weren't expecting.
Yes, there were times that we've cried, and there were times they're like, what did we do? What have we done? Especially the first day when we were making and people were coming in and we're sold out by 7:30. And people don't realize that kolaches are not instantaneous.
And from the looks of it, it's a lot of work too, especially when it comes to the most important part of these traditional Texas treats, the dough.
Well, yeah, we've messed up some dough.
It just took lots of practice, and it has a certain feel to it.
You don't want it too sticky, but you don't want it too dry, because if it's dry, then they don't turn out well. But you don't want it too sticky because you can't form them correctly. It's almost an art. Humidity can be a factor. I mean, you would not believe weather could actually affect kolaches, but it does.
And we have a lot of humidity.
Yes.
It seems an old school family recipe that the Two Czech Chicks live by has helped this bakery rise to the top.
This is my husband's grandmother. She's our inspiration for our kolaches. Her name was Angeline Sikora. Any kind of get-together that they had, she always made kolaches. She made kolaches for our wedding, kind of the pride of West. And we asked her about 3 weeks, or actually about 3 months before she passed away, I asked her if we could use her recipe, and she said yes. And she was so excited, and she was 90 years old.
That is some serious lineage to have on your side when it comes to making kolaches.
Yes. And we feel that she's here with us every day. I knew from the get-go when we were going to do this that she would be the one that I would want to use her recipe if she would let us.
So has your husband said they taste like grandma's?
Close. You know, I will never compete with her. If I'm half the woman that she is, then I've done well in life.
It's hard to measure our accomplishments to prior generations. All we can really do is try our best and hope to create a tradition of our own, while honoring the great bakers before us by continuing to provide a taste of what they had to offer.
I'm so proud of them. These girls have worked really hard. They took a leap and jumped and followed their dreams, which is spectacular.
I drive everywhere, but I stop here for breakfast.
My mother-in-law works in Alvin, and she actually drives down here in the morning to get kolaches for her ladies to take back at 5:30 in the morning.
That's commitment.
That is commitment.
It's soft, it's fluffy, it's light. And then when you eat it, it makes you happy.
Can't beat that.
The worst thing that could have happened is this wouldn't have worked out. We would have sold the building. We would have gone back to teaching. You're never going to know until you try something. I remember someone telling us that 90% of businesses fail within a year. And I thought, well, 10% make it. So we're going to be one of the 10%.
So if you find yourself driving south of Houston, stop by Danbury for a bountiful breakfast that keeps the Czech tradition of these fruit-filled pastries thriving in Brazoria County.
You need Two Czech Chicks to make you some good kolaches.
Good place, good food, good people. What else you need?
Everybody needs to know what it's like to have that small hometown taste.
I don't want to do anything different. As long as we can get up in the morning, I thank God every day that I can do this. As long as I can physically do it and mentally do it, then I want to do it as long as I can. We might be 90, hopefully not, but we may be.